The owner of the Bryant Recreation Center says it was the go-to place for people in the Black community. The entertainment venue closed in the 80s, but its building still stands. News 9's Angelicia Bruton spoke to the owner about what it was like to be there in its heyday.
The Bryant Recreation Center was a pillar for the Northeast OKC community, but today the building is vacant and run down, but the owner dreams of changing that. If the walls of the center could talk, Dr. Phillips says they would tell you stories of how much joy it brought to people. Dr. Phillips addressed City Council in January regarding plans to preserve the Bryant Recreation Center. H.T. Greenshaw and Farrell Martin opened the center in the Northeast community in 1960. Dr. Phillips and his nephew, Michael Chappell, gave me a tour.
I only wished I would have known what it was like back in the day.
Celebrities performed in the music center.
All the big celebrities, etc., who would come to Oklahoma, they came here. We saw Bobby Blue Bland. We saw Tina Turner. We saw Nancy Wilson, Sam Cooke.
The Bryant Rec Center also featured a disco club, a restaurant, and a bowling alley.
Imagining what it would be like to come into a facility like this with 16 lanes and all of this openery, and I presume that this was the concessions.
It closed in the 80s. Dr. Phillips says he found out when he retired from the military and knew he wanted to help.
I said, well, that doesn't look good. I think I'll buy that. Honestly, that's the honest truth, because it was so important to the Black community, really. Because I remember going downtown to those big places and for entertainment, and it just wasn't the same.
The building no longer serves as an entertainment spot, but Dr. Phillips plans to bring it back to life.
I wanted to be a place for learning, number one. I want to be a place for learning. I would like for it to be a place where children can come. I want to put up something that people would love coming to, be proud of, be telling other folks about.
Dr. Phillips and his family have already laid the groundwork for renovations. He plans to present the improvements made to the city on March 1st. Angelicia Bruton, Oklahoma's Own, News 9.